Your finger is a drumstick. Hold out a finger to your other hand. And now, have it, look like the way it should be looking. Grab onto that thing, thumb opposite the index, pinkies and all the other fingers wrapped around. Now, what I want you to do is with this thumb in that position, pinch the base of your index as hard as you can. Like pinch this, and just crush your finger. And now try to pull away and see how much effort that takes for you to finally use your back muscles to force that to break. Now, here's the doozy. Now, take your finger off the stick and grab as hard as you can, and now it just slips right out. Compare that. Thumb on, thumb off, thumb on, thumb off. You're losing that stick every single time. So when you have thumbs, this is such a great vantage point. When you have your thumb off the stick, right? If you don't know what you're doing, your hands look like that. And that. And that. I've lost so many fingers now, I'm about to drop the stick. So we want our grip to be that strong hand. Now take away your thumb. You're pulling, instead of pulling your own finger, now pull the stick. Try to get that away from yourself with your thumb on the stick, and then let go, and then it just slips right out. Also do this. There's a spectrum here where my hand is in the same spot, but my arm is changing. Like I'm turning my wrist, right? Except I'm leaving my wrist in place and just turning my whole arm. I'm leaving my hand in place. That's kind of silly. And so from this position at this L, grab onto that as hard as you can and pull away. It's going to slip right out. Now make a straight wrist. Grab that and try to pull it away. It ain't going anywhere. Now turn the opposite way, slips right out. What's the point here? The point is our grip strength is the strongest when our wrist is straight. Weak. Like I literally cannot grab onto something like this as much as I can if my wrist was straight. This is the weakest. If you want to take a knife away from someone's hand, you break their wrist and their hand opens right up. There's no way anyone can hold anything if they're... Do this. Just crank your own hand all the way over, as far as it'll go, like just the wrist. And now curl the fingers in. That's almost painful if you forced it. Your hand doesn't want to close. It doesn't want to close. And so if you're in a position, if you're drumming like this, you're losing that stick. Bye-bye goes the stick. Anyway, none of us would ever have a reason to play like this unless we're up here, which is I've done. There's 7-foot tall drums that are super cool that exist in the world. But the sticks are angled. There's like a joint, and so you poke the top of them. You would never do this. You would just use different sticks because this is you're dropping the stick and you're getting carpal tunnel and you're getting tendonitis, immediately. So, also how to actually drum includes how to not get tendonitis, how to not get carpal tunnel, how to not want to saw off your arms after 10 years of playing with bad habits.